are going to the pop-up Barbie cafe in New York, and I am so excited. Fun times, fun times. It is 5:30 right now. My train leaves at 7. I'm gonna walk over and get some coffee. I'm trying to figure out if I want to take the train down there or just catch an Uber. I'll probably just catch an Uber, but coffee first, or I won't be able to function. Hello. Hello. Yeah. I don't got no food for you though. Nice to see you too. I haven't been at 30th Street Station in years, not at least until I worked here. And shortly after I left, I came back down here to go on a trip. But this is all where all the food is normally. It's not as extravagant as the new one in New York. This is an old building. And I think they renamed it recently. I forget what it's called now. It will always just be 30th Street Station to me. I think it's Williams something. Ooh. Kia should be here shortly. Say hi, Kia. Hi. So, really train? All right, so we just brought Amtrak and we are just left New Jersey. So we'll be in New York soon. But I just fought the bathroom. The door wouldn't lock, and I'm all sitting, I'm comfortable, and then the door starts opening up. At first I thought somebody was trying to come in, and then I realized the door just wouldn't lock. The lock light was on, but the door wasn't locking. So FYI, in case you ever do Amtrak, make sure that door is locked. I'm just looking at the giant behind Friday. Let me through. That's before the picture outside the bed. I like. What, you're afraid of some little bit of water falling on your head? It's just some raindrops, Kia. Oh yeah,
right there with the Nike jacket. Right?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God!
Mr. Smoker saw. Mr. Smoker saw. We are here. Kia kidnapped me. She made me do content videos for her. This is so cute. It goes all the way down. All the way down. Oh wow. You had to go with my bar. This is so nice. Oh my. Oh my. Alright, that's what I said.
had to make a trip to come to New York just to take photos. Like, you know what I mean? Like a day.
It goes all the way up there. That's pretty freaking high.
Rory took out his 3-iron, put in the fourth wedge, so he's got 46, 50, 56, and sixth, and I think that's really helped him in that shot.
All right, hi everybody. It is now, I think we went out to, not think, I know we went out to Barbie pop-up cafe on Friday. It is now Sunday morning. I'm still exhausted because I've just been exhausted of late, a lot lately. Let's get closer. All right, so I apologize. I forgot to bring my mic with me the day of the trip. So if you couldn't hear me in the beginning, I was just pretty much telling you guys that it was like 5 in the morning when I came over to my mom's, and I was trying to figure out if I was going to take the Uber or the train down to Amtrak train station at 30th Street. And I ended up just going, taking the train because I live close to a train area. So I was down there in like 15 minutes tops. So I didn't feel like paying, a exuberant amount of money to go where I needed to go via Uber. So always learn the transportation in your area. Always, always, always. Other than that, let's really get into the video. So there's been not a lot of drama. There's been some good reviews and some bad reviews of the Barbie pop-up experience, and I know there's one now in Chicago with an actual roller rink, and I would think it would be awesome if we could actually get it here in Philly, because we have an outdoor roller rink, and it would be perfect to build up the cafe in that area in front of City Hall. But one could dream. If me and my bestie Kia, who was in the video, make sure you're following her. She's all over social media. She's on TikTok. She just got on TikTok. She's on Instagram, and she has her own blog, and she's just starting to vlog on YouTube. She is an influencer. She is a fashion influencer. She's been trying to build her career up for the last, I want to say, 10 years, and she's been very good at it. She even has her own book and guide rules out for you guys to purchase. She's a total sweetheart. When I say she's a princess, that is my princess. She's just the sweetest person in the world. So if you aren't following Kiki, make sure you are, because her next plan is to get her oh my god, why can't I think of it? Oh, her passport. Girl wants to go to Paris, and she wants to go to Fashion Week in Paris, and she wants to do 2 trips to Paris, and she wants to do other tours about fashion and food. So I'm supporting her and all that, and I want to thank her again, because she also told me about the Barbie pop-up. We used to play Barbies together. We've been best friends since we were 8. 8. And we are in our 40s now. So she told me about it. She's always been the biggest Barbie fan, as much as I love Hello Kitty. And so she told me about the pop-up, and she's been excited about it since she told me. And she called me. She's like, I'm buying our tickets. I was like, okay. And so she was like, I'm going to go on the line. It says, now, this is where the first problem with the Barbie pop-up. When you go online, they say your tickets are $25 and includes your meal, or you can buy the $50 ticket and includes your meal. Now, they worded that completely wrong. I've done retail for years, and I did food retail for years. And so your verbiage and what you write when you're trying to do pop-ups and explain things to people, you need to be very clear so that you're not getting people angry when they get there or at the end of buying their purchase. So for anyone who is actually going to the one in New York City, when you go online, the food and your seat and your ticket is included for $25 or $50. $25 is the kids' meals. Okay? Kids' meals are the $25 ones. That's why we had grilled cheese. In our video, and then in my video you saw us eating a guacamole dip, that artichoke dip. I'll explain that later. But so $25 like kids meals, and so basically you can get 2 seats for $50. Okay, and now if you want a more elaborate adult meal, which is what that artichoke was, you're going to pay $50 for that. Okay, you see where I'm going with it? So grilled cheese, fruits and vegetables, grilled cheese with the fries, that's $25. Okay, that's included in your seat. So you go on there on website, you choose what price point you want, $25, and you got to look at the meal prices. Choose the meal price that matches the 25. Then you're set. So now if you go on the website and you choose a $50 meal price at a $25 ticket, you're paying for that $50 meal. Okay? All right? So just make sure that you're paying, when you're choosing your seat and you choose a $50 seat, make sure you're sticking with the $50 meal. That way your seat and your meal are included. Anything after that, because when she went to go sign us up, she was like, oh, what do you want to eat? I'm buying these $25 tickets per person. And I told her, oh, I want such and such. And I had told her I wanted the grilled cheese because I didn't want anything else at that point. I just wanted the grilled cheese. She wanted something else. And then when she went to go ring it up, she was like, well, why is that $100? And so I went back and I looked at the website and I'm like, oh, you're actually being charged the food price, which is included as your seat price. They shouldn't have done that because that just doesn't make sense. You would confuse a lot of people. Imagine all the moms bringing the kids. So for anyone who has multiple, I saw moms with multiple kids there, and you saw in the video there was kids. The kids' price ticket for their meals is $25. Mom, if you want a more fancy meal than what you're seeing at the $25 price, then you need to buy a $50 ticket, which means your ticket will be more. So just be mindful of that. That's probably like the only really bad thing I experienced out of the whole situation, that me and Kia experienced out of the whole situation, was they need to be explaining that ticket price better. Now, as for the food, so we get there, and when she brought the ticket, I was like, this better be the best grilled cheese ever. Well, it was good. It was really good. I didn't suspect the fries at first, so I don't know if that added on. I swore it was just grilled cheese, and I don't remember them saying fruit and fries. I think that was separate. So we just chose the grilled cheese. So when they told us that it was going to be fruit or fries with your grilled cheese, we weren't expecting that. So that was an added bonus. So I think they might have been getting some feedback and was thinking, well, maybe we should add something to it. But the grilled cheese is very nice. I liked it. It was very good. I was hyped about the fries because outside I was already eyeing the fry truck. I love fries. I love pizza and fries. So I was already eyeing the fry truck. So when they offered fries, I was like, perfect. So I actually got full. I mean, I had breakfast that morning. I got up early. Like I said, I think I ate around 6 a.m. Our seating wasn't until 11 a.m. So I didn't eat basically until like lunchtime. Okay, so I was full when I left there, between the artichoke and the fries and the oh my god, and the grilled cheese. Now Kia, she doesn't eat a lot. I don't eat a lot, unless it's pizza. So we were filled off the grilled cheese and the fries. She had the fruit, and they had adult beverages, and of course your child beverages and sparkling wine. This is the menu here. I'm going to put it here for you guys to see. Now, this is the second part. So after you buy your tickets, right, and that first meal is included in that ticket price, when you get there, You don't have to worry about any added food that you put on. It's not going to go to your original card. They accept cash and card there. They come around with their big machine on their arm so they can scan your card, tap your card, insert your card, whatever. The prices for the food there is awesome. Like, it was really good. Like you were going to a restaurant. So treat this cafe as if you're actually going to a restaurant, because that's the feeling and the vibe you're going to get. So if you ever been to, oh my God, I can't think of the, darn it, it'll come back to me later. But anyway, it is, it's literally the food, the quality of the food there is like you're going to an actual restaurant. Um, so the food pricing, if you want a burger or something more extravagant, it's of course going to be more. And I noticed that you didn't see the pricing of what those things are on the menu, which cracked me up. I was like, this must be the $25 or $30 price range for those meals. I'm quite sure it's going to be bigger on the plate when they bring it out, because I was surprised at the size of the artichoke bowl and the chips. So she wanted to the artichoke. She loves that dip. So I was like, sure, you treated me to this. I'm going to treat you to your dip, and I'm going to get myself a mojito. Because I like mojitos. So I wanted to try it out. Now, the mojito was 13. So, which is what I expect between that price range of 10 to 13 when you go to any restaurant. they're going to charge you. And that was the normal price for alcohol. There was a wine list as well. I didn't want wine. I wanted my mojito. And then the service was perfect. So you have all these young girls and boys running around. They stay on top of you. They're checking on you, making sure you're okay. They're asking you, do you want me to take photos for you and your group? Attention to customer service there is perfect. Once again, the only problem we had was that ticket buying situation. My little one just came downstairs. She didn't eat yesterday while she was at this party, and so now she's eating everything. But the customer service was on point, and they helped you, they guided you, they watched your table because they knew you want to move around. We actually got there at about 9 a.m. around 9. I think we got over there about 9:30. So there was no one there. So if you are an influencer and you want to take photos, or you want to go and you're not an influencer or anything, you just want to do your photo ops, because they have Chelsea's bike outside. You have this beach tower chair for the beach where the lifeguard was set. And you have the tables that you can sit and take photos at too, with all the wall is decorated in Barbie designs. And of course that entrance, that cover entrance. You can take your photos. Go early so you can take your photos. Try to get an early table, because no one's getting up with their kids that early in the morning unless they're really determined. So if you want to get your photos done without a lot of people around, go early. So the entrance and how it works. You get there, they don't open till 10, but they will tell you in the email to be there at least 10, 15 minutes early, because someone's going to come outside and start taking reservations, and are, well, setting up your reservations. So someone comes outside, they tell you, well, they ask you for your reservation, you give your name, and then they'll call you. And they bring you everyone in one at a time, getting them seated and where they wanted them to be seated at their time of their start. So remember, you're only in there for about an hour before they need you to give up that table. So you could stay in the building, but your table gets taken away from you in an hour. So you have an hour to enjoy yourself, enjoy your food. Now, when we came in, we were taking video. Our waitress came up to us immediately. She said, I'll take care of you guys. You just let me know what you need. If you need us to stop, take photos, there's always someone walking around to do that for you. And other than that, enjoy yourself. And then she came back later. She's like, oh, there's a second floor. Did you know there's a second floor? And we're like, no. So remember, if you go there, there's a second floor. Okay, at first I saw the second floor. I was like, maybe we're not allowed to go up there. That might be their stock. That might be their extra kitchen. But no, that second floor is up there. That's where the swing is. That's where the surfboard is. And so this is definitely an area where you can do parties. I don't know how much that is, but moms were coming in there in groups of like 10 kids, 5 kids with them. So The earlier you are there before the kids get there to do your photos, the better off you are. Now, as a person who did tourist attractions for years in the retail part of that, in the retail department part of it, for I would tell people when they said they would call in and ask when's the best time to go. Weekday. Weekday is the best way to go. Best time to go if you're going through during the school season, even off school season, because kids are either in a camp or parents are at work and so they can't take their kids. So it's always best to go during a school week, or rather Monday through Friday. If you're going to go on a Saturday, you want to go before 12 p.m. Okay, people are lazy. They don't want to get up, do nothing before 12. All right. If you go on Sunday, once again, before 12 p.m. All right. So once again, the earlier you get your ticket, the better experience you're going to have. Because trust me, as the day goes, you're going to get some ignorant people that's going to roll off on the staff, and the staff will be upset, and it's just, it can be difficult. Okay. All right. So the earlier you go, the better experience you're going to have. Now for the lighting, I wish they had better UV lights or better lighting, because if you saw the big stereo, there wasn't really bright light. You had your sunlight, and it's kind of like this. The reflection can be either with you or against you. So finding good lighting in there can be difficult. I know at that sign, Kia got some really good pictures. I think I have a picture of her here. She got good photos facing away from the cafe and toward the mini shop. But that radio station was like, that was a dead area for lighting. The box is lit to an extent. Upstairs is better lighting because you have the rays of light reflecting up. So that was probably the only thing that she, as an influencer, felt was the most problematic, was lighting. Because, you know, everybody's got to come there. If they're influencers, they're doing photos. I am not an influencer people. I do some influencing stuff, but Kia is all out. So that was probably the only thing that she said as a shout out to other influencers. Be mindful. They didn't say anything about anybody bringing some photo cameras in there and pop-ups. They didn't have anything against that. I didn't see anything like a sign saying you can't bring your own photographer photo stands with backlights. I didn't see any problem. I didn't see anyone say that you couldn't, but FYI, that's probably the biggest thing with the lighting issue. Once again, food was spectacular. Customer service within the facility was spectacular. And the whole around experience was great. It was just that buying the tickets. Understand what you're buying and what you're getting as you're purchasing your ticket. When we were trying to find out if we could switch our tickets. We didn't really want to get up that early, but they do respond a little late. It took them, I think, 3 days to respond to her. And by then we had to buy our Amtrak ticket to get in there at a reasonable price. So they are constantly crowded. So like I said, early is better, and respect that they're not probably going to get back to your email right away as much as you thought they would. Now, we stayed in New York. We went in by Amtrak. We left by Megabus. We went over to the Hudson Mall. I had never been there. That's where the BTS store is. It's in the Hudson Mall. We were looking at this pretty giant art step thing that you can just walk up. We weren't doing that day. We were tired. You saw that. And then behind there, they had like, I guess they were watching a golfing game, but it was going to rain soon, so they kicked everybody off of the chairs, giving you that beach vibe, because we were near the pier. We were over by the pier. So it's a very good choice of where the Barbie cafe is, because you walk literally 2 blocks down and the pier is right there. So she hadn't seen that area. She hadn't been over that area. So we really enjoyed it. We do plan to go back just to look at photos and do stuff. Be more of tourists. Kia goes to New York often for fashion stuff. And we're supposed to go back in September for fall fashion week. So she stays over there. She learned the train system, which is crazy because I looked at it and I was like, I might get lost. But I was figuring it out with her, so I'm learning with her. So, like I said, learn your transportation. Learn your transportation. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Because other than that, we went to the Hudson. I like that mall. We did the Pier, and then we headed home. So my all over experience was perfect. I enjoyed it. If you do the tickets, if you do decide to go to New York for the Barbie cafe, go early. Make sure you're looking at your ticket price. Remember, $25 is the child's food price list and ticket for your seat. $50 is adult food and ticket price for your seat. So you're not going to get charged for the food and your seat and that ticket. It's just you're paying for either the child meal or the adult meal. And then when you get there, you can opt in to buy other things, which are reasonably priced there. Lighting is our biggest issue. Is our biggest issue is lighting. Customer service was key and on point, and I would totally go again. I might do it. I might take Amethyst up there. I'm not sure. I have to see how long they're going to be there, because once again, we go in by Amtrak, and you need to buy your Amtrak tickets 3 months in advance if you're going to New York. That's how you always want to get your tickets for cheaper, 3 months in advance if you're going to New York. Okay, I worked for Amtrak at some point in my life. The earlier you buy your tickets, the cheaper they are. All right, I hope this helps you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.